And with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Gorindo to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. It's intercepted on the first play of the game.
Give me a fucking break, man. What a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, congratulations on the 3 points. Way to start a game.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Nice.
Ready. Fight. Black. 95. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it.
Of course.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 27 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard
Looking inside the red zone. Here's a screen for Dillon. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
On third down, Purdy. He makes the catch. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. McCaffrey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Chased out to his right, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers trim the lead to 1. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Red, 38. Strike, set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Oh, black 40. Set cut.
Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Drill green. Set.
From the pistol, it's Young. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
Ready.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at first down here.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Down. Yellow. Claws red. Field black. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set hut. Smash. Red. 52 blue. Black shot. Hut, hut.
They'll throw third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Pretty throwing here on first. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got Evans once again. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the counter, McCaffrey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Purdy to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They'll throw for it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they come, second down. Here's Purdy to throw. Left side secured by Ayuk. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Watch out!
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points in the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 14, Panthers 10. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Set. Black, 95. Hey, check Mega. Ready?
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Blue, strike, strike. Set, go.
They run again with Hubbard. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Ready.
Here's Young on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready. White. Six, Mega.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
60 red. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Slide blue. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Here's Young again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready. Blue 32. Eagle blue. Blue striker. Black shot. Drill green. Ready.
On third down, it's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down, Purdy to throw. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Roseanne. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
43 rail. Hit. Leather. Set. Black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Fury. Yellow. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Pass brought in by Teterola McMillan. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Red, start, smash, smash.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Okay, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick six.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 10. Pinheiro set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Set, ready. Hey, check black 40. Set,
Here's Hubbard on the give. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Set, go.
They're going play action. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 15.
Come on,
First
set.
down, Carolina.
Yellow 22. Hey, go Fury. Ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds a seam down the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready. Yellow 43. Mega. Ready.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 cycles. 10 black. White. White. Yellow. Zoom. Black ultra. Cut. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4.
Panthers 17. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
From the gun is Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 17.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Black. Red. Slide 2. Set.
Here's Young to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. Just a yard left to go on second down. They stick with McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Dylan, a first down carry. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
It's Dylan here on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw, and that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. You don't blue. Stick at your book. Ready.
Now it's Young. It's his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Dose of the hurry up here.
17. Blue strike. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Another the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Red, cycle.
A second down throw for Young. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Right. Blue, 32. Slide blue. Red, yellow.
To the air, yet again. Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Huge, yellow. Black shot. 6, mega.
Again, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Edo blue. Black ultra. Cut.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the ball.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's third down.
Snap, red.
And long.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Let's go. 52 blue. Grill green. Blaster, 6. Green jack. Blue striker. Ready?
Third and long for him here. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers losing by 14. Fourth and forever coming up.
Ball red. Ready, ready. 45, red, cycle. Slide blue. Cut, cut.
Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. He has this down to the 34. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.